This week, for Attack on Titan, Levi and the Survey Corps vs Kenny and his squad. So what's up guys, Foxen here. This time, you got some sweet action. But more importantly, you got some strong character moments this episode. Especially from Eren, Historia, and Kenny too. In the previous episode, you got your tidbits teased for Levi and the Survey Corps facing off against Kenny's squad. I know, perhaps it's not Titan on Titan action, but this definitely got my blood pumping. I know there's still a lot of you claiming that Season 3 has been boring due to no action, so hopefully this appetizer satisfies you until the main course. Anyway, for the Survey Corps vs Kenny's squad. For the Survey Corps, you guys got 2 Ackerman. That's kind of cheating right there. I guess to balance it out, the good old Titan god gave Kenny's side some long-range weapons. Oh, and I guess they do have 1 Ackerman too. But whoops, sorry. Let's not forget that Mastermind Hanji and Armin are on the visiting team. So super props to them with that strategy using the smoke barrels combined with the signal flares. You thought you had that advantage? Nope. They now got that much needed cover. So who cares if you guys got guns and over 30 guys? We got a Levi. And even a Levi Jr. to back up. Mikasa and Levi were taking these guys out like flies. I almost felt bad for Kenny's team. I mean, think about it. After going up against things like the female Titan and Armored Titan, Kenny's squad really doesn't compare at all. Okay, so enough with the ass kissing for Levi's booty. Gotta really give credit to some of the other people. First off, Mr. Horst. He's slowly becoming that stallion. Turns out Jean did learn from the previous encounter and pulled the Levi by slicing this guy's neck. Ouch. Interestingly, Coney did not hesitate at all here. Perhaps deep down inside, Coney's a little savage like Eren. Think about it. Oh, and yes, Team Potato for the win. You have Potato Girl Sasha saving Coney from getting shot in his ass. Notice how extremely accurate she's been with her bow skills this arc. Sasha's really becoming the Katniss of this rebellion. Yo Hanji, how about giving this girl a sniper next? As for Kenny's squad being taken out here, I think some of you may have guessed it. Check out my anime versus manga video for stuff on this later. Video on the previous episode is now out by the way. Next up, Kenny versus Levi, Ackerman versus Ackerman. So quite the surprise, and a very welcome one at that. If you're anime only, just know that Levi and Kenny never really fought each other, especially not here. They have been hyping up Levi going up against his uncle ever since the release of the Attack on Titan Season 3 poster. This is why I was super curious as to whether they would get a new scene facing off in Season 3. So, looks like it finally happened. Levi Ackerman versus Kenny Ackerman, or briefly anyway. For their combat here, I did love seeing Kenny get more creative than simply trying to blast Levi's face off. Oh yes, Kenny wanted to shank his ass and make it personal. I also find it interesting how Levi was just going around carrying this pouch of gas. However, unfortunately Kenny, you're getting too old for this, maybe. Just keep in mind for this fight, Levi is still in his early 30s. At this point, Kenny should be pushing 50 at best. Perhaps those Ackerman genes help you keep going, but you are facing off against humanity's finest. Although to be fair, let's not count Kenny out yet. It is but a scratch. As for the casualties here, so looks like Kenny's squad got wiped out. And oh my god, you guys didn't kill Kenny, but you guys took out Hanji. What the hell? Just goes to show, don't take the Survey Corps commander's spot. It's gotta be cursed, I tell you. I mean, think about it. Why does this position keep on opening up? Perhaps Mastermind Orwin sensed it, and he noped the hell out of there. Anyway, next up, let's get into the juicier part of this episode. That's right, I'm talking about Kenny's, betrayal? You had Kenny pretty much backstabbing the hand that fed him. Although, really, was Kenny ever on Rod's side? I don't think so either. Kenny was loyal to someone, however that someone was not Mr. Rod here. In this episode, Royal Reiss spilled another key secret. So it turns out their dear Titan and its Titan abilities are exclusive to the Reiss family. In other words, the royal bloodline. Whoops. All those decades that Kenny had been waiting just went down the drain. Which really shows how patient this guy is, props to him. After years and years in the making, Kenny's master plan got revealed here. Kenny wanted a taste of that godlike Titan power for himself. It really seems that a lot of people got screwed over this episode. However, was Kenny the most unlucky one? You could just see here how Kenny himself reached that screw it all point. Let's not only watch the world burn, let's just go throw fuel on top and laugh while it's happening. Honestly, I felt really bad for Kenny here. As for Kenny's handling of Rod, so really, what the hell is up with that Ackerman strength? You had Kenny freaking lifting Rod solo right here. That's like 200 pounds plus on one arm? It also didn't seem like Uncle Kenny broke a sweat here either. Then, of course, you had Kenny's dental checkup. What is up with Isayama and teeth for the Uprising arc? Just watching this made my own teeth hurt. Haha. It gave me that feeling of foil on your teeth. Don't do that. Of course, this whole scene seemed like it got toned down for the anime. Somehow, Rod grabbed the dagger, but strangely, no blood. What is up with Attack on Titan Season 3 cutting out human blood? I could have really used some strawberry jelly for this scene. Of course, the wrath of Kenny the Ripper didn't stop there. Next up on the chopping block was Mr. Yeager. This is really turning into Mr. Gray's dungeon. The only thing you're missing is Eren getting whipped. Anyway, as for the slice on the forehead, that was super quick here. I thought I'd be feeling it more, but not really. However, do notice how all the blood budget must have gone for this scene alone. Yeah, that was saved for you, Eren. You could remove it from Rod, but it was unavoidable here. As for Eren's somewhat of a breakdown here, honestly, this really got me. I was tearing out throughout this. Eren's whole guilt about what happened regarding his father's Grisha came pouring out. Unfortunately, Papa Grisha made that Reiss family pancake, so Historia should totally put Eren inside of her to atone for his family's sins. Throughout the scene, you could really hear how sad and broken that Eren felt in here, just through his voice alone. Eren was just done with life. Poor guy. I guess after getting kidnapped countless times, and having countless others die directly and indirectly due to things going around you, if the same happened to me, perhaps I'd be around the same level where Eren was right this moment. Next up, let's talk about Historia. So you had little Sansa Historia finally giving the middle finger to her dirtbag lying father. This here shows Historia's largest growth ever since she came out as Historia and tossed away that good girl Krista persona. She's gone from living someone else's lie, then becoming this lost, confused person, which was literally due to her losing a part of herself, even if it was fake. Rod, of course, took advantage of Historia while she was in this weak mental state, then misled her. However, Historia screamed, no fucking more. She's had it with everyone. Screw you, Papa Rod. Screw humanity. Let's watch it all burn and crumble, which is really taking a page out of Kenny's book. Also, screw you, Eren, for being this little bitch. Can't tell you how much I really love Historia knocking some sense into Eren. Go ahead, knock him again, or whip him. As for Rod here, let me mention the good parts regarding this guy. And no, don't worry, I'm not crazy. You'll see what I mean. I'm actually glad that Isayama made Rod more nuanced here. Rod wasn't just this evil, mustache-twirling villain. Part of this goes hand in hand with the Titan reveals. Rod revealed early on more secrets about their Titan. He claimed their almighty Titan built the cave, the 3 walls, and even admitted to mind-wiping humanity. What the hell? Of course, the one next in line to take this almighty power, that burden was given to Frieda, which also included the world's memories. Hey, I wouldn't mind getting a taste of whatever Frieda got. And maybe the biggest reveal here from Rod is that as he brings up the talk of Frieda and the past holders, he mentions about them becoming godlike. So, is there really this Titan god or almighty being? Whatever Rod was talking about here is still questionable for multiple reasons. I've actually been wanting to make this video discussion about the supposed Titan god, but I'm not sure how people would handle it. Now that the anime has gotten to this point, perhaps I could dust off my notes for that video. If anyone wants to see that, let me know down below. Anyway, back to Rod though. In the end, it seems like Rod really was just a coward who wasn't willing to sacrifice himself, so instead he gave the burden to his kids. And right here, right now, he's trying to do it again with Historia. What an a-hole. By the way, do notice there was a clarification here from Rod. Rod specified how a Titan needs to chow down on the spine and take in the spinal juices to inherit the Titan abilities. This right here was why the Sana Titan didn't take Eren's powers. Pretty convenient for Eren. As for Royal Reiss at the end here, interesting how Rod chose to become a Titan in his final moments. You know, since Rod was against turning himself into a Titan this whole time, was it because Rod felt desperate and felt he was gonna die anyway? Perhaps. Not too long before this, Rod did get injured by Kenny, although it wasn't life-threatening. However, you had Kenny there, Kenny's squad, and the incoming Survey Corps. Either way, prepare yourself. Incoming Turkey Titan. I wonder if Rod's amazing Titan will get a facelift for the Season 3 anime. Will it be CG? By the way, really quickly, let me tell you about my huge Patreon update. Please go ahead and check it out. Find out how much work it takes into getting over 5 videos out every week. If you do enjoy the over 20 videos I put out every month, please do consider becoming a supporter. The lowest tier is just $1, which includes access to the Discord server. So come join us. Anyway, more important, let me hear your thoughts on this episode. Question of the day. Did you love seeing Kenny and the Survey Corps versus Kenny's squad? Was it too one-sided? For everyone, did you enjoy the new addition of Levi facing off against Kenny? Then for the duel everyone is shipping, how amazing was Historia and EREN'S moments this episode? I've actually seen so much hate for Historia, so does anyone like Historia now? Anyway, definitely give a colossal thumbs up and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, I put out 5+ anime videos here every week. The anime versus manga change video for last week's episode is out, and the one for this episode is going to be out in a few days. By the way, if you're curious or confused about Grisha, I did a whole video covering everything about him. Check that out, set up notifications, and I'll see you guys later.